What's going on, my beautiful people from YouTube? Do not adjust your screens. I am more brown than usual. Just got back from vacation and I have to address what's going on in this crazy market. And yes, it's cause for panic for a lot of people. It's cause for, people are freaking out, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not, I'm okay. I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. I appreciate it, guys. So we're gonna talk about 3 things in this video. It's first, why in the world is crypto crashing, or at least started to, right? Because it's a snowball effect. There's other things being uncovered because of the crash. But where did it start? Why did it start? That's the real question, right? And number 2, I guess it's gonna be a little more important for you guys is, what do you do when it does happen? Where are you gonna go from here, right? Because that's more important than why, in my opinion. At least it's probably more important for you because you care more about your money than somebody else's money. So let's talk about what you're doing with your money and the way that I do it here, which is not giving you financial advice. Instead, I'm telling you what I do with my money. And if you do what I do, great. If you don't, that's okay too. Let me know how it goes. That's what the comment section, is for. Not for you to just tell me that you love me, but for you to tell me what you really think. And that brings us to point number 3, which I will tie to a giveaway. Where are we going? Because, we know where we are. Where do we go from here? And the giveaway is going to be for a Flex Watch. And why is it going to be a Flex Watch? Well, here's the thing. I want to know from you, when do you think the bleeding is going to stop? So give me a time frame. Let me know what you're thinking. In addition to that, here's what I'll ask, which I tend to do in most of my videos when I remember, which is smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Yes, it's still hilarious to say that, but it does go a long way in making sure that the channel is found, the video is found, and everything in between. So if you also do appreciate it and want to hear more of what I have to say when it comes to crypto, when it comes to this market, well, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for notifications, because otherwise you're really just not going to get notified. Just how YouTube works now. Like, subscriptions don't mean as much as they used to. You got people with 500,000 subs and they get less views than I do. So with that, thank you. You guys are awesome. Thanks for watching the videos. I really do appreciate it. It does go a long way. So trying to get this thing done in one take. Let's see if I can make it. So that's a giveaway piece. That's number 1, 2, 3. And let's go back to number 1, which is, how do we get here? The Fed increased rates. So interest rates are going up. And that's what really started this whole thing. And we kicked it into high gear because last month they announced that this month they would be increasing the rates a little bit differently. Let me explain how this works. The Fed increases interest rates to counteract inflation. Inflation is when your money, it just isn't worth as much as it used to, because the government themselves went brrr and printed a bunch of money to feed whatever they felt was important. And now we have to pay the price. Anyhow, that's just besides the point. Talked about that in other videos, so we'll leave that to the side. On March 16th, they announced that first rate increase of 25 basis points, which is 0.25%, which is new. They would always do it by 0.5, but instead they did 0.25. And the goal was, let's increase it little by little so that people don't feel it as much and it doesn't have that big of an impact on the market. Stock market, they don't care about crypto, let's be serious. So they did. This time around, they went for the whole 50 basis points. So the announcement, last month that the rates would be increasing this month was for 0.5, which is more than they were setting up before. And people went, oh, things are serious. And now the expectation is that by the end of the year, rates are going to be 2 to 2.5% higher. That's 8 times where we're at now. That's a really, really big deal. And that's what started this whole snowball. And it's not a great place to be in it, but we're here now. So let's figure it out. Which is why I was saying that we need to make sure that we know exactly what to do when this happens. How do I say this? Yeah, I'll take the time to make some controversial statements because, Bitcoin videos don't always get that many views and I'm going to hurt somebody anyway. So let's go ahead and start here. Again, I'm going to try to keep it PC in the sense that I want to make sure you can watch these things in front of your kids in the room, toddlers, like on speaker, so you don't have to feel bad about it. Everything is sellable. And I know I'm poking at a lot of people that think that their coin is the best thing in the world. I understand where you're coming from. I know what you're saying. I am one of those people. I have my go-to, but everything is sellable. I know, pretty bold statement, but it's true. A lot of people will talk about their moon bags and they say, don't touch it. And I agree with that. I mean, I have one of mine and it's where I keep, like it's in cold storage and it's harder for me to get to. And yeah, I lost a bunch of money because of how the market crashed and I just can't get to it fast enough. But even in your moon bag, it's okay for you to sell. I know that, it's hard to control yourself sometimes. People will buy and sell because they feel a certain way at a certain point in time. And that's the hardest thing for you to get over. But once you can get over that and you can understand that, yes, I can buy something and, at a low rate, sell it high, and then buy back in low. It's okay to do that. You need to give yourself permission to win. I don't know how else to say it. It's okay for you to buy low and sell high. There's never a bad time for you to take profits. There are some people making some really bad decisions right now that, just made it even worse, the crash that's happening. And I'll tell you guys about that in a second, but you might not think it's that controversial, but any maximalists out there will freak out saying, what do you mean you're willing to sell Bitcoin? Why? It's going to go to the moon. Why would you sell it? I would sell it because I can make more money. If I can sell high and then buy again in low, that's a win. But you need to treat it that way. You can't get so attached to these tokens, to these coins, that you're like, well, this is everything to me. I believe in what they're doing. Yeah, I get that. I love me some projects. But that doesn't mean that they are the end all and be all. Because when things crash, all these tokens hurt really bad. And you need to be okay selling stuff. I mean, don't take my word for it. Just take a look around. You see the volume. People are buying and selling like crazy, and they're making money off of the people's backs that are just sitting there idle. So I'm not trying to encourage you to, be a daily trader type of thing, but you need to be aware and willing to make the tough decisions when time comes. So, and I'll talk about some of these numbers here in a second, because I did mention that this was going to be ugly, and it is. Since I'm, hurting people, and, this channel is all about making people butt hurt, because we've had a fair share of those things recently. Stop leverage trading. Like, that's just dumb, especially in crypto. You don't know what the markets are going to do. It's way too volatile for you to do something like that. You can get liquidated like that. If you don't have the money, don't do it. Yes, it's going to take longer for you to win, but it's also going to prevent you from not having a roof over your head, a place for your kids to sleep. Like, that's the honest truth. Make sure that you're making wise decisions, and investing with other people's money is just not smart. I don't know how else to say it. It's just not smart. A lot of people are taking out loans, backed by their crypto. I think that's not a bad idea. Make sure you limit how much money you're taking out, because you can get liquidated. Because when the price of a token drops like it's been doing just recently, well, guess what? Those banks are going to come knocking and saying, hey, I want my money. And when they want their money, they want their money. So be careful with, leverage trading. It's super important for me to, I don't know how I can stress this enough. I mean, I really don't think I can. I can't stress it enough, honestly, because I think it is that important for me to say. And again, probably lost another half of the viewership. So the two people that are still here, hey guys, thanks for hanging out and supporting the channel. I appreciate it. Let's keep buying low and selling high, and talk about point number 3, which is, where are we going from here? Something that people love to throw out are Bitcoin's resistance levels. Yeah, what's the BTC, resistance? Yes, that's important. Yes, that exists. And we're sitting at a $30,000 resistance level right now. But it doesn't matter, in my opinion, at least not now. The last one that really mattered, that I actually talked to people about, was 38,000. And I said, if it drops below 38,000, it doesn't matter if it drops below and then it comes back. That right there shows then guess what? There's a world of hurt coming. That's exactly what happened. Like, I don't want to make videos just to do I told you so's, but that's exactly what took place. I don't know how else to say this other than I want you guys to win. I want you guys to win. I want you guys to win. And when I say that, it's because I care. The prices have not been this low since July of 2021. So if you think you missed out, oh man, I'm a year too late. Well, guess what? We're back at it. We're back at July's prices of 2021. So almost a year in the making, and we're back to square one. There's a lot of buying and selling, which is why, Bitcoin over the last 24 hours, the volume is up by 70%. That's a lot. 70% equates to over $63 billion. So there's a ton of people buying and selling. So those resistance levels are a joke. It's way too volatile for those resistance levels to be as legitimate or as real as people want them to be. Crypto does not trade like stocks. It's way riskier. The ups are way higher and the downs are way lower. So how low can Bitcoin really go? Well, I mean, the floor is really the limit right now. So keep that in mind. And the scary thing is that Bitcoin and ETH, those two combined make up 60% of the crypto market. So when they drop, everything else is going to follow suit. Just go here and take a look at all of these tokens dropping like crazy. It's just what happens. And I don't want to be the guy saying that, oh yeah, I told you so, but I told you guys. I've been, I was away for a little while, but I was trying to stay connected on social media with some of you on the Discord. I got asked a question like, how low is it going to go? And I said, I don't know how low, but I'm out, because if it hits under 38, I'm pulling out altogether, which is what I did. Which is why I've been saying like, I am fine. I'm doing great, because everything is sellable. Everything is sellable. And I'm so sorry if that, sounds bad, but May is looking really ugly and July could actually follow. I'm personally hoping for a decent summer after, this whole thing goes down. But I mean, the light at the end of the tunnel that I see right now is this big old freight train coming our way, and it's not looking pretty. But I will say, please stop following all the FUD or FOMO that's out there. That's how you lose money. Slow and steady wins the race. Make sure that you're making good, wise decisions overall. Because at the end of the day, like, it's so easy for people to get you excited over something. Goes, yeah, let's go buy this. And all of a sudden it drops like crazy and you're done. You lost all your money. And now somebody else has it. Don't just, do things out of fear of missing out or fear of not knowing what's happening. Don't be so stubborn to say my way is the only way. Research, look into things, look at trends, do as much research as you possibly can. I am one guy on YouTube. There's more content being uploaded to YouTube right now than can be consumed, which is super wild. There's plenty of people out there. Like, I'm not the action crypto maximalist. Yeah, Vic knows a little bit. He's been around the block for over a decade. Doesn't mean I know everything. Doesn't mean that I don't look at other people. Doesn't mean that I don't go further into things. It's the only way to grow. If I stop doing that, either growing or you're dying. And I am not one to want to die early. Which brings me to the point that crypto is not hard. And I've said this a million times. Crypto is not difficult. Crypto is not hard. People complicate it. People overcomplicate it. And my goal is to try to break things down and make it simple for everybody to understand. Here's how I'll break down simple, and I'll give you two examples. El Salvador just bought 500 Bitcoin at $30,744. And you can see that on the chart because you'll see a spike, and Bitcoin actually pumped about $1,000 when that happened. On the other hand, the Luna Foundation went out and sold, $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. So they bought at 47, if I'm not mistaken, and they sold at 33. They're doing the opposite of what I told you guys. They're buying high and selling low. So Terra, and yeah, things are not looking pretty. You can look up. People are calling it Ponzi scheme. It's not looking good. They had a really nice pump recently, but it's all coming down now. It's all coming back down. Don't want to be in that world. Don't want to, you know, be the guy having to explain those things, because they're trying to say, oh, it was a loan, we didn't sell it. They sold it. I think they sold it. Not financial advice. I'm not saying what actually happened, but I believe there are things out there that people are tracing back and showing that it was sold. But you can do your own research, and all I ask from you guys is, yeah, do your research, but also like the video. Subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. If you don't like it, that's okay. Leave a comment down below. Tell me why you didn't like it. What am I missing? What are things that you think are important that I didn't cover in this video? Because I am just trying to get back into it. And when you tell me I stink, it makes me want to do more and be better. It doesn't upset me. I'm not like most people. I can take it on the chin. It's okay. But yeah, we're going to leave it here after you guys smash the like button, and we'll do a drawing for that Deeper Connect Pico after the credits, like we always do. So stick around. Here we go. This is the video. So keeping it straightforward, just got to grab that URL. And from here, we go to our next tab. If I can click on it, and we'll put that right there. Oh, wait, that already did it. And I'm just going to get my YouTube comments. Let's filter duplicate users. That way everybody gets the same chance to win. We have 156 people that entered to win this thing. And all I'm asking is, how much should a helium hotspot cost? I would say the hotspot is worth about $295. $295. Keep that number in mind. I actually have something cool coming around that price. David Evans, dude, just head on over to the Discord. You got a Pico, bro. Just open a ticket on the Discord. And I've mentioned this before. People are scammers. Like, there's a ton of scammers here. Please don't fall for them. They're jerks. I'm never going to tell you to call me on WhatsApp or anything like that. It just does not happen. But I'm also going to filter comments based on, I can spell it. This is supposed to be Action Crypto. And get YouTube comments. 44. Cool. So I told you guys that I would give you guys some NFTs as well. So let's do this and hope it gets better. Live buyable versus. Yeah, just hit me up on Discord and let's pick another one. Let's pick one more. Nick Hawks. Ooh, actually, last one does not win because I asked a specific question for this one. Here's what it was. You know, you got to type Action Crypto so I can find you easier, but then tag a time on the actual, on the actual video for this. Nick did say, just for the record, I don't speak Chinese, which was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie, that was a good moment. Let me pick another one since we're picking multiples here anyway. Look at that. Oh, look at that. I like that when they whipped out the contract in Chinese, everyone couldn't read it. There you go, another timestamp. Seems to be the common thing here that people thought was kind of hilarious, and I got to give Nick credit for this one because he did a good job on that. So let's do a giveaway for something else here too. Let's do we'll do two. So with the comment for the giveaway, also include hashtag bear market or hashtag bull market, and when you think one will end or the other one begin, because things are looking pretty terrible right now. And I know I told you guys about moon bags and stuff. So you guys know I love my crypto.com card because the rewards on it are kind of awesome. With the crypto.com, they had a little offer for a Cool Wallet Pro. This is like, I guess, where I keep my stuff, where it's a little bit harder for people to access, even for me to access. And I've been wanting a new wallet, a new hardware wallet for a little while. And I'm really excited about this because Fastminer shot me over a SafePal wallet. It's custom branded. I haven't opened this thing yet, like tape's still on it. So two things. I have a really cool thing coming you guys' way. You're going to probably see this on social media with the hashtag Action Crypto, probably on Twitter, I would say. But yeah, there's some cool stuff coming with the SafePal wallets. You guys are going to be super excited. And it's costing me money, but I think it's worth it because I love you all and you guys are really great. If you don't have crypto.com and you want to sign up for their cards, CRO is like super cheap right now. Super cheap. You can just go to, the link that's right down below, right here, and do that. I'll put that in the description as well. But if you guys have questions, reach out. I'm always on Twitter. Actually, I'm probably more on Twitter than anywhere else. But thank you. Thank you so very much for everything you all do. Thank you for the support, encouragement, and reaching out and saying, yo, where are the videos at? I need that sometimes. It's okay. Thank you. I'll talk to you guys later. Let's see how fast I can get this video up and when I can record the next one. Let's try to bulldoze through this thing because I had another company send me some swag and I want to give it away because that's what we do when we get stuff. So let's keep at it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bell for notifications. Take care.